Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content from new music, entertainment, news, and inspirational quotes by me. It's back at it again as always, so far so good. I'm keeping up with the consistency on this channel, and I'm here to review Iggy Azalea's new EP, Wicked Lips. It just came out yesterday, and Iggy Azalea, she's one of like my favorite artists. She's really a dope artist, and I feel like Iggy Azalea has been underrated for quite some time, but she has always kept up, releasing music, revamping her music career. And like I said, just following her music career through the ups and downs. I'm so glad that she's still doing what she loves to do and make music. And I feel like this EP, Wicked Lips, she is sticking to, her artistry. She has already found a sound for herself since day one, and I feel like, Iggy Azalea, her music is like a little bit about everything. I love that, she's not afraid to experiment with her music, and even like her hip-hop, grimy, like the grittiness of like the up-tempo hip-hop records, the production. She also does like the pop sound, and she does a mixture of like a variety of different sounds like hip-hop, pop, a little bit of alternative, but it's authentic, and she doesn't sound forced. And I feel like with this EP, it's just a perfect example of her, honing her craft and, sticking to what she knows best with her music. And like I said, pleasing the fans, the sound that they like to hear from her. So there are 4 tracks from this EP. Lola featuring Alice Chater, Not Important, The Girls featuring Pablo Vittar, and Personal Problem. And all of these tracks are really dope. All 4 tracks are my favorite tracks, and I like that, for EPs nowadays, I do expect to get at least 10 songs, or at least maybe about 10 songs, or even less than that. But for 4 records, it is what it is. I think Iggy, she did a good job of like, picking out the best songs for this project, and I think it did work well for her sake. And I like that, each of the records, they have their own vibe. The production overall, it has like a lot of hip hop, a little bit of like, pop, a little bit of alternative, and even for her, like I said, her artistry. I feel like Iggy has grown as an artist, and like I say, people can't put people in boxes when it comes to artists. And if people would do research, checking out their music, at the end of the day you still have an opinion, so that's fine. But I feel like when it comes to like music, it is subjective. But for Iggy's music, to me, in my honest opinion, she never made bad music, and I really love her music, and I've been following her since day one. So I feel like, to me, she has really stepped her game up, trying to experiment with different sounds, and even, like I said, switching it up a bit. And even in this day and age of music, I think that when it comes to like music and the sounds of music, it's like no matter where an artist starts, it starts from the beginning and it builds. And you keep building and building, and you keep pushing your craft and making sure that you have a sound that people know who you are as an artist. I think Iggy Azalea has done well for herself in that lane, because like I said, she has had challenges where people take her music seriously. People want to get to know who she is as an artist. So like I said, the fans that do rock with her, that's all that matters. And I feel like with this EP, Wicked Lips, it's pretty much like where she's at in music right now. So this is the direction that she wants to be in with her music. And I like that, listening to this overall EP, listening to each track, I feel like each track has its own unique flavor. It's not really redundant, which is a good thing. Listening to each track, I like how the production does switches up. I like how, I get to hear just different variety of the sounds, where it's just not the same old, same old, same old. Because like I said, nowadays it's kind of like some songs, they just lack like that extra that extra kick. But for Iggy Azalea's Wicked Lips EP, I feel like, I've noticed that she does make sure that, even though her records may sound the same a little bit, and honestly they do at times, but it doesn't sound like too redundant, and it doesn't sound like, it's pretty much like oversaturated with the same thing. But she does switches up from, like every now and then. But overall, this EP is a pretty good, solid, body of work. I think that Iggy Azalea has done a really good job trying to stay afloat and never giving up on her dreams, making music, and, showing the fans love and vice versa. And yeah, we support you, Iggy. So keep on shining, keep doing your thing in music. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say. So this EP, I would rate this like as a 5 out of 5. So that's all I gotta say. So yeah, guys, Iggy Azalea fans, please do not be afraid to let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. And as always, do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Do not be afraid to hit that notification bell. Do not be afraid to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Since 92 Dragon Ball Z narrated reference. Peace, bye-bye, and as always, your girl signing out. This Super Saiyan is out.